Breaking news, we are learning that Home Minister Amit Shah has also met with President Draupadi Murmu. This is the latest development we are bringing to you. Remember, just minutes ago, we brought you those images of Union Minister Smriti Irani meeting Draupadi Murmu. And the latest we are now learning is that Home Minister Amit Shah has also met with President Murmu. For more details, let's go across to our political editor, Mara Shakil, who is joining us live. Mara, this indeed is an important and crucial development. Home Minister and, of course, Smriti Irani also meeting Draupadi Murmu just a day after Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury was seen talking about how he will personally extend his apologies to the President.
Because the developments are happening after 24 hours after what really played out in the Parliament of India, where those sexist jibes were taken by Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury. But I think what has happened is, ever since the new president took charge, a number of ministers, governors, state chief ministers have been calling on the new president, going to her office. So this is what was really discussed in that meeting is something that we'll have to wait and see. But the fact that Smriti Irani, who took a very strong stand for Draupadi Murmu, for the president's office, I would say, because she is, currently upholding the highest constitutional office of the country, and she really targeted and led the charge of the government and the BJP in the House. So these meetings, because if you look at it, Smriti Irani also accompanied by her Minister of State. Similar was the case day before yesterday when in fact, yesterday itself, when Finance Minister went to meet Draupadi Murmu along with the two MOSs in the Ministry of Finance. So we are waiting for the set of visuals, the first set of visuals that will come in from Home Minister's office any moment now. But yes, that meeting is significant, because what we are also told is that in the next few days, Draupadi Murmu will be, just opening up the doors of the Rashtrapati Bhavan for all the tribals, in the sense that tribal population, their representatives, the NGOs who work among the tribals, all of them can come and meet the first tribal president. So the BJP certainly is sending a message that as far as the insult to the tribal president is concerned, they are not going to let go of that issue. We did see protests happen, not just inside Parliament, outside Parliament as well, and on the streets in several parts of India too.
Right, Maria, stay with us, because I'm also joined in by Arunima on the phone line. Arunima, we just heard Maria talk about the messaging that this sends out as far as the meeting between President Murmu and Smriti Irani along with Home Minister is concerned. How do you view the timing of this meeting, not to forget the controversy that was raked up on the floor of the House yesterday?
It's being called a courtesy call. It's being referred to as a call-on after Madam President has taken over. The ministers are calling on her, and that's why they have taken an appointment. That is how officially it is made out to be. But like we are discussing, this comes in the backdrop of the open clash between the government and the opposition over Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury's comments. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury himself has said that he has sought a meeting with Madam President as well. He has not got that appointment yet. But those who were taking the charge to Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, alleging that he abused Madam President, he abused the constitutional authority that she holds, the fact that, that they are calling on her just gives you that message. Action-wise, it does send you a message that, things are not that great, even though the Congress party might insist that BJP is making mountain out of a molehill. Bharatiya Janata Party will utilize this to say that, you sought an appointment and you did not get it, because obviously whatever you might say, the feeling at the top is different.
Absolutely. Maria, also, how do you what do you make of this meeting as far as Smriti Irani is concerned? Because yesterday, as we all know, there were different versions coming out of the Parliament alleging that it was Smriti Irani who misbehaved with Sonia Gandhi and the Congress president. But today we see Smriti Irani as a union minister in that capacity meeting the president, the holder of the highest constitutional post in our country. What does it speak soon after the controversy that's been raked up?
Yes, so yesterday we did see BJP come up with a full plan in the sense that much before the parliament session began, Union Minister Smriti Irani addressed a press conference. On the floor of the Lok Sabha, she led the charge of her party, and women MPs in all stood supporting Smriti Irani. In the Rajya Sabha, it was Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman who was leading the government's charge. The message was loud and clear that they would be, sending a message to the tribal population in general and women in all as well, that this is an insult to the highest constitutional office, someone who holds that office, and is this being done by the Congress party only because she comes from a humble background, because she is from the tribal community, a marginalized community in the country. So the BJP and Union Minister Smriti Irani and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, both of them, in this effort, they did manage to send that message. And today, in that call on or courtesy call, I would say in both the cases, because we have seen a number of union ministers, cabinet ministers being accompanied by their Minister of States, all of them going to meet the new president. But because it's happening just a day after what played out in Parliament, with Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury also apologizing, but certainly this has given
right, Maria, stay with us because